Good morning, it's Keto Granny, and I am getting on here to give you my weight loss results, or the results of my OMAD challenge for the last 7 days. It was a challenge for 1 meal a day, which I did participate, and I ate 1 meal within an hour every day for 7 days. I did try to make videos for every day. However, for day 6, that video has not been released yet. That was Saturday, and Sunday was a rest day. I did make a video on Sunday. So I'm going to post that video a little bit later today when I have a chance to edit it and do everything I need to do. But I wanted to get on here and share how I did on the challenge. Okay, so I did a whole lot better on the 1 meal a day than I actually thought that I was. I really had some great success on that. So it's something that I'm going to continue doing. If you'd like to continue doing with me, just respond below. I'm in. But it's a great way to get your diet kick-started again. Also, if you're on a plateau. I enjoyed the foods that I ate. I maintained my calories during the diet. I exercised sometimes, not a requirement all the time. And I had such great success. Normally, the amount of weight that I lost this week, it usually takes me the whole month to lose that amount of weight with exercise, intermittent fasting, and then doing the ketogenic diet. I hope that you enjoy what I'm going to post. I'm really happy of how my results came out. So I'm going to go ahead and post them. It's time to weigh in, you guys. Let's go. So I'm standing out on my porch. But I wanted to say this week on the OMAD diet, to me it felt almost just like a lifestyle upgrade. It was something that I enjoyed doing. I looked forward to it every day. I look forward to actually getting up, making my meals, planning my meals, making my plates. What does the word upgrade means? Raising to a higher standard. And that's what I did this week. I took the keto diet, and for me, I raised it to a higher standard. And I really wanted to be successful. And I'm really, I'm really proud of the results that I had. They're the best results that I have had since I have been actually on this weight loss journey. It's the first time I've lost this much weight in a week. Normally it takes the whole month for me to lose that amount of weight. And what I did was use keto. So I did Keto OMAD, keto 1 meal a day. I kept my calories between, I'd say 1,000 to about 1,200 to around 1,300. I tried to go no higher than 1,500 daily. However, on one day, I think I went a little over 1,500. I sure did feel stuffed that day. And I thought I was going to gain weight, but I didn't. So I was really shocked at that. I ate the same time daily, which was approximately between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, sometimes a little bit after 2 o'clock, depending on what I was fixing for my meal. And I kept it simple. I did some mini meal preps, and what I mean by mini meal preps was as I made my meals each day, I just made a little more food that I could put in the refrigerator and have that already ready for when I wanted to have something to eat. And that made it a whole lot easier for me to stick to the OMAD and to be ready. And then that day I would just add another extra dish is what I did. And it worked out really well. I kept it simple. On some days I had almost the same meal. So that's why, like on day 6, I didn't really just make a video. But I have some things that I did on that day that I'm going to add in to a video. Okay. So like I said, I kept it simple. I added in foods to my meals as I made my meals, and I cooked more than I eat. Store it in the refrigerator, and if you want to, you can label it with the date or whatever when you made the meal. And also then, whatever I had left, I would just put it back in the refrigerator, and I would eat leftovers the next morning. I'd add that to my plate, then I'd add a new dish, and then, add, if I wanted to change the meal, then I would add something else to the meal. Like this morning, I added an omelet and took off a couple of other things. One of the main drinks that I drank was tea. I really enjoyed my peppermint tea with lemon, peppermint lemon tea. I drank a lot of that while I was doing the OMAD this week, and I really enjoyed that, enjoyed the taste of it, looking down at my notes. And also I ate enough fat to keep me from one meal, you know, and help me make it through until the next day. So I made sure that I still had enough fats in order to do that, because I wanted to make sure that I was successful. Now sometime I'll show you the meals, but sometime I even felt like I ate too much. I felt like I ate too much a couple of those days, because some of those days I really felt stuffed. But I was aiming to eat, like I said, a certain amount of calories, and then I wanted to make sure that I was eating a certain amount of vegetables daily in order to not have any problems with the medication that I take. And that medication is warfarin. So I have a video that's coming out about what I had to do in order to do the OMAD diet while taking the warfarin, because I did have to make a couple of changes. So I would plan basically every day my calories and my macros. If I wanted to eat something, I started measuring it out, and then I would just add it into my tracking program, which is Carb Manager, and then I would see what my macros was going to be, and that would help me decide if I actually wanted to eat that food or not. And you can do that with FitnessPal or any tracking app that you use. Also, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated. You want to make sure you're drinking lots of liquids, and you want to make sure that you are replenishing your electrolytes. Replenishing your electrolytes, and you can do this by adding in some apple cider vinegar, some lemon juice, and a little bit of the lemon zest, and about a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, and this will help you replenish your electrolytes. You can eat dark chocolate. The darkest chocolate you can get. I like Baker's unsweetened 100% cocoa, and this will help you with your magnesium, you know, which is a very important electrolyte. You want to make sure that you replenish that. It has a lot to do with the function of your heart. So I drank a lot of things such as water, of course, a lot of water. Make sure you drink a lot of water. And I drank a lot of bottled water, so I can always have it handy, close to me while I was, sitting, exercising, whatever I was doing. Then I drank tea. I had black coffee on the day that I wanted to have magnesium. I call it magnesium cube, but on the day I wanted to have some of the Baker's unsweetened chocolate. And I took a cube of that and I put into the black coffee and melted it in the microwave. And so that's how I eat my black chocolate sometimes, but most of the time I just take it and just eat it, just like it is. I had broth. I drank broth a lot, and I put a lot of extra stuff in my broth to make it taste better, and also to just give it a lot more, help me build up my immunity a lot more with the different things that you can put into it, like turmeric and cayenne pepper. Lots of good stuff. I had lemon water. I had apple cider vinegar with the Himalayan pink salt, a pinch of that, and some lemon juice, what I just mentioned. And I even had a little bit of diet soda. Now I wouldn't tell everybody to do that, but I did have a little bit of diet soda. I thought that my meals were huge, but I wanted to make sure that I maintained that calorie intake, and so I tried to choose good meats, good protein that would have, good fats in them. I tried to choose low carb foods, and I tried to choose the fats to make sure that they were in the meats and the things like that, so I didn't add a whole bunch of extra fats into my diet. On my videos through the week, I took the time to explain the carb value of all my meals so that you would understand, and I was under a lot of days for my net carb count, and I was really happy for that. And it started in the end where I was starting to have just maybe eating 10 to 12 carbs a day. So I really, really was glad of that. And to make sure I'm not leaving off anything that I want to talk about, I want to say that the OMAD diet is a good diet. If you do it right, you're going to have some results. You're going to lose weight on this. I learned a lot this week doing the OMAD diet. My journey this week, I did what I needed to do to be successful. I planned for it, just like I was going on a trip. I got prepared. I packed my bags. So that means I went there, I got my foods ready, what I was going to eat. And I enjoyed it. The amount of weight that I lost this week, like I said, it usually takes me a month. And I did it in a week. I can't believe it. I did it in a week. So I'll be doing OMAD Keto on. If you want to join in on the challenge, please, just say you'd like to join in below. If you need any help, let me know. I would be glad to help you.
Disciplinary record said 58 disciplinary violations since he's been in prison.
Fighting and all that, yeah.
Yeah, and which, listen.
It's just my meal this morning.
We all have done dumb things, but I don't care. I don't care what age, especially at 18. Raping someone is bad.
Here I got the TV in the back. So on Monday, November 9th, I weighed 235 pounds. My OMAD challenge ended today. I ended it about 12, not ended it, but I ate about 12:30 today, about 30 minutes early. And I weighed this morning when I got up, so I have my weigh-in video. And I just want to say that I really enjoyed this challenge, and I'm going to go ahead and post my weigh-in. And tell me below what you think. And if you have any questions, just post them, and I will be sure and answer them in the next video. So join in on the challenge this month. The rest of this month, it's the same. OMAD. 23-hour fasting and 1 hour of eating per day. So 1 meal a day. OMAD challenge continues. Okay, it's time to weigh in this morning and see what happened for my OMAD 7-day challenge, you guys. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to do it twice to make sure, because the first one said 226, but I'm going to do one more way just to be sure. So 226 pounds, 4 ounces. Yes. So I'm very satisfied with my results this week. I started at 235 and I weighed in today at 226.4. So that is a 9-pound weight loss. Normally it takes, like I said, the whole month. And back wounds are starting to improve. So 9 pounds in 1 week. I'm going to do this for at least 1 month, and then I will see where I'm at then. But I do like the results that I did get this week. So like I said, this challenge is continuing if you'd like to join in and do so. At this rate, I figure if I'm losing 9 pounds a week, I'll see more. 9 pounds a week, that's like 36 a month. Whew, to me, that's a lot. But if I could lose 20 or something, I would be glad for that.